come to the line here, 2nd and 9. I'll pitch it to Robinson. And that's good for a gain of 5. Emmanuel Forbes in on the tackle.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he's going to bring this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tennessee touchdown. Well, that certainly wasn't the end result he was after there, Brock. A big play to start the scoring, but we can definitely say this was not his intention, letting that pass go.
No, a lot of game left, though. That's a positive, and you know what? He's going to have a chance to totally redeem himself after that one.
Gano's point after is good. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's Robinson with the return. And he crawls to the 15 before they stop him.
At their own 15-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Jackson trying to get after the pick. No, this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Titans have the football after the interception at the 29-yard line.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
Ready?
He finds Brown right side. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Number 11, A.J. Brown. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the 23-yard line.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
19 target.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of 1. The Titans are leading so far. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break.
On the set.
Ready to go with our 2nd quarter. Titans with the ball and a chance to score. Daniels on 1st down. It's his running back. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Running for the marker on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
It's 3rd and 2. Now Daniels. Completed over the middle. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal.
Ready, set.
Reload.
Reload.
1st and goal at the 2-yard
Here we go,
line.
set.
This defensive battle has reached the 2-minute warning. The Titans looking for a bigger lead before the break. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Trying right side. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
75. Pirates! Getting Pirates!
Out of the gun, Daniels. And he makes the play in full extension. That's a touchdown. The Titans grow their lead just before halftime. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Set to kick off.
Gano ready to send this away. Here's Robinson with the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, a running back in the flat.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Motioning left is Olave. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
A gain of 16 yards.
Lamar now from the gun. Makes the catch. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
We look underneath here, Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Jackson yet again. Brought in. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down. Throw here, third down. Goes right downfield to Olave. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They got 24 yards on the play, and that gives the Lions the first.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Lions.
Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got
They're on him again, and he goes down again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to third down. The final throw before the break. Throwing this for the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Return starts at the 9. He lost the football. And they steal it back they stop him before he gets much on the return. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Getting out to his left. Now he takes it. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run.
And in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Dan Campbell gets the offense the call. They're making a bid for 2. Flushed out of the pocket. And he reaches the end zone, so the 2-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6. Ooh, you could feel the greater sense of urgency from him there, Brock. Trailing on the scoreboard, and he took the initiative to convert that 2-point try.
Yeah, you always need your quarterback to be able to manufacture points, but especially when you're down. He's got the license to improvise anytime. And what a confidence builder to everyone around him when your QB can make something out of nothing.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
Unlock Lions.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
There's a dive up the middle. Who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Pat to 60. Pat 19 Lions. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. This is Moss. He's got it. And he's marked down. Looks like at the 32-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go. 60 Eagles.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Start.
At the 27-yard line.
Rolling from the gun here. Completed to his running back. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Working quickly here. Handoff now out of the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
18 Rattlers. 7 Pirates.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Check. 60 Bison. 60 Maverick. Hurt.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often, but tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they win his way for that two-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys, security blanket. Whether he's designed to read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass like a great post in basketball, and they know how to finish.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
He's got London left side. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Drake London with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And he goes out of bounds. Wow, major miscue there, and they're not going to get two. So we hit the end of the third quarter. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Jackson now to return it. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Here's Daniels. Finds the in route complete. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Alert! Alert! Bronco 80.
That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Titans up by 8. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Cougar 19. Jack Tucker. Viking 18.
Gives to Henry on the inside handoff. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
70 Lions. Ready.
Looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was David Njoku. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
19 Tiger.
He'll look to throw it. Chased out to his right. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.